Last, like, you know, last Glitchless run has to actually start. That would be nice. How romantic. Yeah, yeah. Suffering together is... I couldn't think of anything more romantic. It's just nice. It's just pleasant for everyone involved. Man, we're close to 666 attempts. That is a lot of attempts. Kinda crazy. I think the only split file that's ever reached 1,000 is HP3 any % for me though. That's the only split file I've ever reached 1,000 attempts on. I mean, it's not quite that many frogs, thankfully. I would say out of those, maybe like 100 are with the frog or something. Surely not more. Not bad. Yes, you can. You can nick skip the first nick, and it is faster. But it is a bit of a different hitbox compared to the actual nick skip, like the one that skips Dumbledore's office. So it's very, very difficult to do. And it's really only worth it if you're P-kind. If you go for world record. Like, you know, I think it saves like a second or so, and it's like barely worth it, and it's very difficult. So for me, it's not a strat I would go for at the moment, at least. Yeah, most attempts are not even recorded. It's just the timer not starting exactly. Probably. Yeah, Nick skip 0. Zasta used to do it when he still grinded actively. Pika does it. Apart from that, I don't know if anyone's even going for it in runs. Wait, you actually like fully lost it, Cake? Damn. Where did you clean your pieces though? It must be somewhere there, right? What's it like having a skip named after me? I wish it would be. It's named after nearly headless Nick, unfortunately. I wish. I didn't find many skips in HP, I have to be honest. I've always been more of a runner. Like, the only few things that I have found, I literally did on accident. So, I've never really sat down and like looked for strats and routes and all that stuff. So I don't really have anything named after me, which I'm fine with. It's okay. Go big or go home. Yeah, but for 1 second I don't feel like I want to go big. I'll go big and I do the frog strat, you know. That has to be enough. You have the piece on your table right in front of your monitor. Yeah, that's weird then if one of them is lost somehow. $75, that's good. I lost a couple of seconds for checking. Yeah, no, not the frog strat. Only potions glitch in HP 6. I have that to my name. Okay, what do we have for top 10? 1 any %. Do not want to do that today. 2 any %. We could do 2 Warpless. We could do 2 wizard cards, 2 Chungus. 3 any %. Absolutely not. 1 PlayStation 1 any %. Absolutely not. HP2 on the Xbox. No major glitches. I can't do. Same as HP3 because I still need a working Xbox for that. HP4 PSP 100% and HP5 GBA any %. Damn, there's not too many choices, to be honest. It's kind of only HP2 categories at this point left. Lost 6 pieces since you started de-dusting it. What the fuck? What happens to them though? Like they just fall off the desk or what? HP 6, I'm still fine, and thank God. Thank God in this entire last year, I have been beaten by Blaze, but I'm still 10th. Thank God we do not have to go back to that quite yet. That was not fun. HP6 people need to leave their fingers off, honestly. Props off the table, not some table crevice. Yeah, that's possible. But that means you can find them again, though, to be honest. It's not like they vanish into thin air, right? So you'll find them. En gång till. I was like having the wild thought of doing HP4 PSP 100%. Oh, nice fake input. Because that's also the only leaderboard I'm not on yet, which is funny, but that's probably a bad idea. Yeah, that's true. At this point, without the crashes, because that's thankfully fixed. What the fuck was that rapid fire? That was interesting. I swear that's not a glitch. I hope. But since it doesn't crash anymore, it probably wouldn't be too bad to get top 10 back, yeah. Now it's legacy, that's true nowadays. 2 flies and 1 spider, as in like Lego bricks. Rip. They're fully gone, huh? I mean, it's easy to like lose pieces, sadly, but they'll be back. HP2 better late than never. Any percent, but you collect the completion star with 1 second to spare. I mean, we could do that, Aurelia. It would require a lot of waiting, to be honest. That was such a bad turn. Wait, huh? So what happened to them, Cake? I'm very curious. How's it going for you, Aurelia, though? Good afternoon? Would probably not be the most interesting run. A little too chill. It would probably just be us talking about like nothing, waiting for the timer to go down for literally 2,000 seconds. I don't know how much 2,000 seconds are in... Bro, what am I doing? What? There can also be strats to not raise the timer. I mean, yeah, we wouldn't get any stars, that's for sure. We would walk past those. That's 30 minutes! Oh my god. Oh my god, it takes 30 minutes for this timer to run out. I never knew it's that much. Really? Okay, they've given you a generous amount. And then if it runs out, nothing even happens. Also welcome in, Solomon. I am playing the best game for real, but thank you for answering that question. Thank you. Yeah, now I remember what I'm doing. Man, that was so bad. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, that's true. We could use the break to cook something, yep. Or during those 30 minutes, I just do a ton of HP 5 GBA runs or something. Gotta use the time well. Gotta multitask. I don't know how much time this loses, but we'll continue for now. That was so bad at that grab, though. That was horrible. Absolutely horrendous. Dun, dun, dun. Good. Yeah, that's true. Can do the dishes and everything. Just do some chores while the timer's running down. Why not? Easy peasy. Would be a nice category. At least very chill. Oh, that was a nice hit. I'll take it. Use it wisely, don't use it weasely. You're that master of puns, clearly. I like that though. Harry Potter related puns I appreciate, regardless if they're good or not. I think they're cool. Oh my god, I thought that didn't hit the pit. That was a bit dodgy. Yeah, it's a bit behind because of that horrendous ledge grab strat and the jump up. Actually horrendous. 6 seconds. I mean, it's whatever, I guess. If we get good RNG, that's which we have actually, that's all like negated again, so it's fine. Wow, so it's a Harry Potter Indiana Jones crossover even, holy shit. Yeah, I like to see a lot of people in the Lord of the Rings fever again, honestly. I think that's pretty cool. But I guess you guys are watching it right now, huh? That's cool as well. Enjoy. Have a nice time watching HP 1, Lord of the Rings 1. Am I RNGing enough? I feel like whether I play good or not is very much down to RNG, so I think yes. I think it is fair to say that I'm trying my hardest to RNG it well. Soundtracks are both written by John Williams. They are, yeah. Same as the soundtrack to Home Alone, is it? No, now I'm not sure anymore. I thought it was, maybe not. I wanted to drop a fun fact and then I didn't remember if my fun fact was right. It is, okay, it is correct, thank God. I lost all confidence in my fun fact the moment I said it, but I thought I was right. A trick question, good. I'm happy to answer trick questions. Those are usually the most fun, honestly. Fellowship is my favorite of the trilogy. Fellowship is fun. I have to say I really like all 3 Lord of the Rings movies equally. I don't even have a favorite. They're just all goated. Not a good footage, sadly, but it's fine. If we don't get a fake input, then this will be the best start we've had so far today, I think. So let's hope we don't get a fake input. We'll see. Oh, Lockman! Yeah. I understood Lockman and Snape. I have no idea what the hell the rest was about, but sure. Do I also enjoy the Hobbit movies? I do. Especially the first one, I do. I think people hate on the Hobbit movies just because everyone does. A lot of the times. And because of the CG, which I do agree was not the best solution, and practical effects are 10,000 times better. And the Hobbit is definitely not as good as Lord of the Rings, but they're still very fun movies. Especially the first one is very, very wholesome of a journey. And yeah, I know it's not the same as the books, blah 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 blah. I know. Do I know? Yes. Do I care? Not really. Blood, the actor in Home Alone, Avrilo, had a swear jar. Well, that's fair, to be honest. If I have to pretend to step into fucking Legos and all that shit the entire day, I would probably swear a lot as well. They have Thranduil, they do, yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think I understand that people don't like that they're very far away from the books, which I fully understand. It's because they, for some reason, wanted to stretch it to a trilogy, which I believe was not Peter Jackson's idea. I think he was kind of pressured into that by the studio, from what I've heard. Because, you know, Lord of the Rings was a trilogy, so let's make The Hobbit a trilogy as well. So yeah, I guess they needed a good bit of filler and all of that stuff. One is filled with words, the other with images. Yeah, I don't know what people expect exactly. Like, I understand the criticism people have about it, but I still do think, like, everyone, like, gets in on the hate train too much, in my opinion. Because watching them, I still think they're very enjoyable movies, overall. And they have a lot of great moments, and they're still amazing cinema. Especially compared to a lot of the other stuff that's coming out, especially these days, but also 10 years ago, so yeah. Not without its issues for sure, but overhated in my opinion as well. Making 3 movies out of 1 book though is definitely, like, I don't know what drove them. I mean, money drove them, obviously. That is definitely a bit of a thing that was unnecessary. Bro, come on, man. Why? Bro, all movies in a row would be one hell of a crazy marathon, I have to say, including The Hobbit. I think that's the one you've done already, right? Damn. That is a lot of time in the cinema. This is kinda dead now with that fake input. You did the HP marathon? Yeah, I guess that's true. It's not much shorter, is it? Welcome back as well, Skillet. Good luck with the practice. 18 seconds. Bad Quidditch and fake input. Bro, I cannot get a run started without a fake input. Horrible. Do I continue this? I guess I can. Bro, and my spells are missing. Come on, man. That is a lot of marathons. Holy shit. That's actually kind of cool. The Spider-Man one is kind of interesting. And Yield Pretzel, it does not. This is as last stream as it gets actually today. Oops. Yeah. I like that pun actually, Slade. I mean, it will get one more soon with the hunt for Gollum, which I'm really worried about, to be honest. I'm hopeful it's good. It's very exciting with all the actors they have for the project, but I am also a bit worried. What am I doing? It's not fucking Hundo, you dumbass. Don't do this. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I'm not a big MCU fan anymore these days especially, but the Spider-Man movie, the big crossover one, what is it, Far From Home I think it's called, I genuinely enjoyed quite a lot. It's like the only good thing they've published in the past years, in my opinion. It was fun to see Tobey Maguire again, honestly. That was full childhood mode for me. I don't even know which one Homecoming is. Is that the Mysterio one? I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I like Jake Gyllenhaal a lot. Jake Gyllenhaal is a freaking amazing actor, and I like almost all of his work, to be honest. But I understand, yeah. The Mysterio one is not necessarily my favorite either. He's the best Spider-Man. Tobey Maguire, yeah. Tobey Maguire will never be beaten. I have nothing against Tom Holland. I think he's doing a good job as Spider-Man, absolutely, but hey, it's Tobey Maguire's childhood, you know. How are you gonna beat that? Impossible. Bully Maguire is just too good of a meme to get anywhere near that. Scourge. Thank you though, Kildare, that makes sense then. The titles always confuse me, they're all the same. Anyways, let's not forget the ingredients this time, so we have a couple more attempts. And hopefully still get a pretty decent Bicorn in. From Netherlands, yeah. That meme will totally never get old. Never. I'm sure he's also never heard that joke before in his life. Ever. If you watched a lot of movies you probably would have never watched without those marathons. Yeah, I like that. It's a good way to get introduced to some new stuff. I like it as well the way I do it with Sonya, basically. I talked about it a couple of times, but usually we have like... We each like pick 5 movies, then use the marbles to decide on what we watch. So that way we, you know, we change, you know, between movies that each of us wants to watch, essentially. And there's a lot of really cool stuff that I would have probably not seen otherwise, that I haven't had seen before, that I really enjoyed. Stuff that, like, Sonya showed me, basically. Like Interstellar, for example, which is so fucking good. I had heard about it before and never seen it until... Was it this year? I think this... No, end of last year? I don't know. Not too long ago. Man, Interstellar is freaking amazing. That's a long one too. Yeah, it's very, very long. But it did not get boring one minute. It's the only movie to make me cry. It's very well made, honestly. It really keeps you on the edge of your seat. Did I get this? Yes. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. It's mind-bending, that too. Yeah, it's a very intelligent movie. I did like it a lot. Also, I had that before as well, Cake. I hovered over badges before as well, and they were in some different language. I don't know why, but it's just Twitch being Twitch. Yeah, recommend it, Galdeo. If you ever get the chance to, maybe even in cinema or something. I think you would like it as well. Got you started into Astro stuff? I looked up a whole bunch of stuff as well afterwards that I was curious about. How's it going, Webster, by the way? We've seen parts of the Caribbean. The person who plays Lord Cutler Beckett is called Tom Hollander. Lol. Really? I didn't know that. Tom Holland, Tom Hollander, and Tom Hollandist. The crossover Doom. Yeah, that's the last person we need. I genuinely didn't know that's his name. That's pretty funny. Yeah, if they have it in 26, then definitely, Hildeo, go for it. Good music in that movie, yeah. It's a really, really good, like, final product. I think great acting, very nicely written, nice music, nice visuals, cool premise. Definitely one of my highlight movies that I hadn't seen before. Really, really liked it. It also made me watch Frozen for the first time, by the way, which people always mocked me that I hadn't seen Frozen for a very long while on this channel. So finally I could break that meme. But it's actually very good as well, I have to admit. I was surprised with how much I liked Frozen. Considering I'm not 13 and I'm not a girl, I didn't think I would be the target audience, but it's actually a fun movie. Like really, really good. Even for adults. If you like sort of musical, I guess. Took you too long before watching Frozen as well. You haven't seen Frozen, yeah. I think a lot of us haven't. Like for me, it's kind of on the cusp of when I wasn't... I don't want to say young enough for those kind of movies, because you're never too old for animated stuff, honestly. They're always wholesome and nice to watch. But it's like, you know, it was kind of when I wasn't watching kids' movies that much anymore. It came out like right after that, so I was a tiny bit too old sort of for it. And so I've never really watched it until recently. Welcome back, Dynastic. I mean, this is recoverable with a really good defender, so I like your optimism. It's probably my last glitchless attempt though, so we'll see. Welcome back, welcome back. You're tired from the Disney stuff? Yeah, sort of as well as a kid. I just never really got around to watch it. The song from Frozen is one thing that puts me off. Yeah, if you're not a musical fan. I mean, I'm not a musical fan either per se, but I did like them in Frozen, but I can kind of see that. You have to go to work. Good luck with that, Mayo. Thank you so much for being here a lot this year. Have a good start into 2026. Take care of yourself, and thank you so much for joining in. Frozen sequel. Froyo? Is that a typo? Or is that some joke I'm not getting? Anyways, though, Frozen sequel we watched as well, and it was also good. Not as good as the first one, but yeah. Good Slade, honestly. Good. I like that. Mincy is doing a good job there. Making you watch a lot of movies. Froyo is the guy from Invincibles. Ah, okay. I have not seen Invincibles. See, now that is one thing I've missed out on, but I think it's more recent, isn't it? Round 3, sure. Also, nope. The title is not a lie. It's not a trap. This will be the last stream of the year. The kid that's super fast. Yeah, I know roughly it's about superheroes or something, right? But I have no idea of Invincibles, I'm gonna be honest. Makes the movies more magical. I think it fits very well into Frozen as well. The songs and sort of musical aspect. Bro, this is so bad. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't make it through there. It's fine. I can imagine, Joe. It was giant. Like, I think for especially kids at the time, like school kids and all that, they were so big, the movies. And it is a banger, really. Thinking of Frozone. Oh, Frozone is from The Incredibles, though, not Invincibles. Oh, you were thinking of Incredibles as well. Oh my god, I love Incredibles. Frozone is great. Now you're talking my language. Incredibles is a great movie. Second one also actually relatively fun. Oi, 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 Froggo, what doing? No, you asshole, man. Fuck off. Fucking stupid ass chocolate frog. Imagine having a fucking brain, you piece of shit. How goes the runs? I'm gonna be honest, I forgot how kind of awful it is to grind glitchless from the RNG alone. Wait, this is actually maybe okay? We'll see, I suppose. Oh, it's today's your name day? That's kind of cool. The frog explains how the run goes. Yeah, answers the question exactly. Was that trick? Hopefully you get to see now if it worked. We'll see. Treasure Planet. Actually haven't seen that either. Oh, this actually somehow worked. I'll take it. This could still be okay, I suppose, even with the reload. But yeah, it's tough to actually get a glitchless run that has a chance, I have to admit. This category got very difficult. No, no, don't you dare going anywhere. I want you. I heard people like Treasure Planet though, but sadly completely passed by me as well. I have to be honest. Welcome back, by the way, Marnie. Okay. That ain't bad, that ain't bad. I don't think this saves time, but... Can we continue this? Maybe? Maybe we have a chance? Fucking, the frog zooming was so annoying. This could have been decent if he wouldn't have zoomed away that one time. Made me reload the game. Good music in there as well. I see, I see. Thanks for the recommendation. Maybe something for me to look into as well. Wait, this is a gold, actually. Yeah, this time I did not forget Wingworld. This time I did not forget. We even have like some extra ones now, I believe, so that's good. I love Barbossa as well. I don't even know how his actor is called, I'm gonna be honest, but he is great. Same as Johnny Depp in there. Pirates has amazing casting, honestly. Everyone does fit their roles very well. Okay, let's get a good boom slang. Nor do I, but he's awesome. I don't even know if he's in anything else, really. He probably looks very different under the makeup, so I genuinely don't know what else he's in. We've made it to Boom Slang. We thought it's impossible. It is Joffrey Rush. Yes, you're right. Now that I hear the name, I remember. It is him. Still, I don't know what he plays in. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, the good thing is we have 2 potions. So technically we should be chilling. Oh my god, imagine aiming at stuff properly. That's fine, I guess. We'll start with the biggest. Nice. Good tower. Good boom slang. Very good boom slang. Very good boom slang. I'm not unhappy with that. I do know that scene, yep. Yeah, he has a lot of iconic ones. I'm happy they brought him back after the first one, honestly. Good decision. I don't know if that was planned from the beginning, but... Because I believe they filmed a lot of them sort of in a row. A lot of the Pirates movies. I could be wrong, though. But I think so. Man, what a shame we got that fake input, by the way. This could have been a pretty promising run without that. Somehow Barbossa returns. Yeah, it doesn't really get explained too much either, to be honest, in the movies, but to be honest, in that universe, who cares anyways? We're just here to have a good time. Okay, so there's a Goyle. We do have 8 seconds of time save in this entire segment, which is okay. Might be good for us. Oh, something. Something like that, yeah. Why does she have the power to do that? Nobody knows, but I guess she does. Okay. This staircase is always terrifying, honestly. Because you always want to take it super tight, but then sometimes you just fall down. If that happens, you know it was too tight. Yeah, something like that, Slayer. She brought him back. I remember that as well. How and why, though, I don't know if it was explained. Thank you for the good luck as well, though, Biggs. And good morning. How are you doing? Bossa Nova. Oh god, now we have the Pirates puns. Never thought I'd see those, but I kind of like them. Recently discovered golf with your friends. Oh, golf with your friends is great. To be honest, that could actually be a pretty fun... That could actually be a pretty fun, like, community activity. I don't know how many people own the game in this community, but that could actually be enjoyable. Everyone joins the lobby and we just play some mini golf. What are the timings where you take fall damage? It is always... it's dependent on the height in this game, like fully. And that room should give you fall damage, but for some reason this one room in the game, and that's the only one where it happens, they put the threshold for fall damage way higher, so it's impossible to take fall damage. So it's like intended that you fall down there without taking damage, but only in that room. Every other area of the game, that would have definitely damaged us. So yeah, it's a very good observation, honestly. If that seemed weird to you, then that's because it is. Because for some reason the devs were like, yeah, no, in this room we'll just put the fall damage threshold higher so the player can drop. I guess because it's sort of the intended way, I don't know. How insane are Harry's parkour skills? I guess he has a lot of practice being chased by Dudley. I guess that's probably where they're from. A lot of practice running away from people. Oh my god, that was not great, but it's fine, I guess. Yeah, that is the exception. I don't think there's any other area in the game where they've done that. I wonder what pirate-style bossa nova music would sound like. Surely there's something on YouTube where someone's done that. Agreed, though, agreed. Like, Go With Your Friends is a great game. Maybe they wanted another way for you to get down with the time constraints, they did it that way. That could be, I mean, I guess the intended way is to jump on the bookcase, right? Maybe they've just realized that it's very hard for players to understand that. Like that's actually where they want them to go. And they were just like, you know, before every beta tester dies in this room, let's just make it no fall damage. I don't know. Also, probably time constraints did play a role, though. I wouldn't be surprised. Also, we're Goyle. Oh my god. Do I have enough health to survive the fall? Fuck me. This is very much on the edge. True, that would be an interesting thing to ask the devs. Oh, what do I do? Ah, I don't dare to. One potion is technically enough, so we should be okay. Like, I know that the point of reference is on the health bar, the first notch to the right, if that makes sense. If you're above that, you should survive this fall, but I was scared. Like, I do believe we would have survived it by like a tiny bit, but I also didn't want to kill the run because this has a small chance, so yeah. It's scared, paw. Yeah, I mean that's what they want you to feel, Cake. They want you to be upset, so you upgrade your plan, and they make money. Opa. Yeah, surely. I mean, it helps actually. It helps for visual cues, the lightning bolt bar. So. No, but I am scared, Marnie. I'm sorry. I cannot deny, I'm very scared. I was very scared of that drop. Now I'm fine for the moment. I'm scared until chamber, or I'm not scared until chamber comes up, probably. But I can't help it. I'm not as cool as Harry. I don't have those crazy comebacks. I get Matrix flashbacks. I like Hugo weaving, honestly. Kinda crazy. Like, he must have made those roughly at the same time, Lord of the Rings and Matrix, right? Kind of, that's quite some workload, I just realized. Okay, good. You found it? Of course you did, Joe. YouTube has everything, I'm not surprised. If only we could gnome right into the exit trigger, that would be so sick, I never even thought about that. If only we could stand on those gnomes, yeah. That would be such a cool strat in like any category really. In Warpless, easily doable for sure, but sadly we can't stand on it. Lord of the Rings is the best fantasy ever. I would agree with that, yeah. It is the goat of fantasy. It's like the grandfather of all fantasies, honestly. Coming up with a lot of basic tropes that a lot of fantasy books use. Also, laps. Why am I going to the right here? That's kind of bad. That loses a bit of time. I'm dumb. How are you though? Good to see you around for the last stream of the year. Hope you've been well and everything. Impressive. Yeah, it is most impressive to make that many movies at the same time. Frodo destroyed the ring for our sins. Well, I do like that mental image. Not quite a good time because I went the wrong way in there, but we're fighting back. We're actually bringing this run back slowly but surely. I have to say I'm not unhappy with my glitchless playstyle right now. I don't feel like I'm playing super poorly, surprisingly. Like, it's not the best glitchless ever played, of course, but it's not bad. We got the frog semi-well, which is nice, so we'll see. With a good snake and a good chamber and forest, Spongify is pretty consistent. So with a good snake and a good chamber and forest, this maybe has a chance. We'll see. Oh yeah, I do agree, Kildare. Martin Freeman, nobody could have done it better, I don't think. Not so perfectly well, was so smart to prolong my Christmas day at home with getting a cold. Oh no. That sucks, it's the classic Christmas day cold, unfortunately. A lot of people in chat had that, so really hope you get better soon, that kinda sucks. It's also kind of, you told me it's the time when you start being a bit more busy, no? So I hope you're healthy soon, so it doesn't like overlap basically. Also Bilbo, it's Bilbo himself in this chat now, let's go. Welcome to some HP2 Glitchless, it is very nice to see you. How have you been doing? Hope everything's well. Good afternoon. Ronto? Sure. I guess he did not go with the elves after all. Or maybe they just have very good internet connection where the elves live. I mean, to be fair, they're like in the Undying Lands or whatever it's called, right? What's there to do other than just watching Twitch? At least you have some entertainment. Seems pretty nice. Round 3? Sure. At least this spell learning, it's almost impossible to get a fake input in. It only happened a very, very few selected times to people. So if you get a fake input here, you can officially consider yourself very unlucky, so at least we don't have to worry too much about this. Round 3? Sure. Considering Sheriff actually speaks Swedish as well, you know, kind of accurate. He could be in the voice lines of this game. That was very nicely smooth. I like that. I just have to remember that this is glitchless and we do not have to do any kind of like art collection whatever shenanigans. Play this safe, no point rushing this honestly. You have to basically get around the trigger, otherwise this platform goes up. Canter jump, easy peasy. Gold in a sea of rats, yeah. And we are actually catching up surprisingly, so we'll see where this run goes. I still have some hopes for this, and we'll see. We're in another country before Christmas for some days. Ah, I see. This Monday would be busy again, but now it'll delay a bit. Honestly, maybe for the best. At least you can give yourself some more like chill days to recover a bit and regain some strength and all that. I think that's actually kind of nice. Golden Spongify, alright. The time of the elves is done, but the time of the top 10 is here. Glitchless finish, like at least a PB, not even top 10. I don't even know what I need to be honest for top 10. But a finished PB glitchless at the end of the year would genuinely be kind of hype. That would have not have expected that, but there's still a good bit left, so we'll see. Thank you, Slade. Very helpful. To be fair, sometimes the chat can bamboozle me. Like, if someone just yells, "Oh, cart!" then I'm sometimes like, what? Until I realize, oh, fuck. I don't need carts. 3 seconds? Okay, that's actually enough for top 10. Nice. That's good to know. That's not as much as I was worried about. I thought it would be way more of a gap. Yeah, and that. More time for some, like, fun stuff, for some hobby stuff and all that. I like that, Labs, honestly. Enjoy those days and once again get healthy soon again. Harry for Trolladen. I don't know what that means. I was saying it very passionately though. Let me see. Let me go to speedrun.com. Speedrun, they should call it that really. Even though run is never fast, let's be honest.
Vad gör du här nere?
Oh yeah, IMEG is 10th. 46-26. Damn, yeah, you're right. 2 seconds. 2 seconds would be enough, basically. So with a very good end, we can absolutely do that. That would be nice.
Gå åt sidan.
Gå åt sidan. Nej! Oh, there he is. Hello. Hello, Mr. Spooder. Wrong input, that was dumb, it's fine. How do ties work? I mean, it depends on what it is. If it's a world record tie, usually we put the milliseconds on the board. Every community handles it slightly different. Some communities put milliseconds for every tie. So whenever someone has the same, or would have the same place, you know, they start putting the milliseconds, so it's untied. For HP, we only do it for the world record nowadays. So if I would get the same time as IMEC, then we would just both be 10th. And the person after us would be 12th, basically. So that would be enough for my mission top 10, technically. So I'll take it. Makes it a bit easier for me. I mean, yeah, some games literally don't, like, some games only use in-game time, like GoldenEye, where they don't track milliseconds either. So if it's a tie in those, it's a tie. Like, it depends on the community, but yeah, oh, that's not where split. But that's basically how HP does it nowadays. Yeah, I love Bull Truckles. They're very, very funny, I gotta say. Oh shit, we have to get a good Aragog though, I just realized. Oi, oi, oi. We have to get him in the Chungus position. Oh boy. I mean, I have a lot of Aragog practice from like actual Chungus runs and all that. We should be okay, but it used to be easier when all there was to Aragog was just casting all the time and dodging his attacks. I miss those days when the fight was as simple as that. And yep, the Chungus position always sounds slightly suspect, but that's part of the fun, of course. I still have a potion, right? I made 3, didn't I? Yes, I'm pretty sure I made 3. So we used 1 for the strat, we used 1 because I was low on the way to Slytherin, which leaves us with 1, which is very okay. This health and 1 potion, if we bring that to the end, to the snake, then we're definitely fine. To be honest, I didn't really have any plans for today. I didn't quite know, like, how my plan looks today and my streaming plan and all that, so I just thought, whatever, we'll wing it, we'll just play whatever we feel like. And I think that's kind of nice. We can finish this year in like any way, really. And welcome in, Etho. How does one Chungus run? It's basically a debug command that makes Harry very, well, Chungus, as the name kind of suggests. And then instead of casting spells, you can trigger everything by just jumping next to it. So if Chungus Harry jumps next to the spiders, they get knocked out, basically. And that makes the run only like 10 minutes long, because you can do some pretty cool shortcuts. So that's the Chungus run. It's a pretty fun category. Could be labs, could be. All good, no worries. We have a meme run next stream. And then a couple next week, I think, or this week, next year. It's so weird to say, but yes. That was a good Aragog. That was a very good Aragog. Not quite a gold forest, but absolutely okay. Chamber is very tough though in Glitchless. Good thing we did practice it before the runs. Maybe we have a chance. But Chamber is definitely tough. We'll find out. We'll see what we can do. I have 10 seconds to save, so at least it's not like full pressure. It's kind of all in Scourge Snipe. That trick is just ass. Quite literally. Do I just not go for it? Would that make sense on any planet? I'm kind of tempted to not go for it. Honestly. Just play a chill chamber and save the time at Basilisk. How does that sound? I think that sounds good. I think that's honestly the best thing to do at the moment. Considering all the time save we have in the snake fight. Just playing this clean, but not with, like, the stupid strats, I think makes sense. Maybe not, maybe I'm tripping out of my mind, but I think it does. And if you don't do Scourge Snipe, I don't think you want to do Chamber Jump either, because it gives you, like, a really weird pixie cycle. So I'm just gonna go up here as well. Not like that jump saves a lot anyways, so it's fine. I think that's honestly the best thing for us to do. To my knowledge, this should give us the easiest pixie cycle? Yes. Not the easiest, but... Oh god, that didn't work, did it? It's fine. Not the fastest though, at all. Ow! Holy shit! What the fuck, pixies? Not happy with that. Definitely not happy with that. Oh boy. Yep. Chamber is just hell on earth in Glitchless, I have to say. Well, that's gonna make the Basilisk very, very interesting, to put it lightly. That sucks a bit. Bro, come on! Do I have to make a potion? I can't make a potion. It's way too much time lost. I can't believe that pixie bit me with freaking Wi-Fi. Okay. at this guy. This is a terrible chamber though. Unfortunately. We need to PB by literally 2 seconds, basically. Welcome against Tarara? I hope I didn't butcher that too much, I probably have. I'm very sorry, but good to see you in the chat as well. Sometimes they do that. If a pixie decides it wants to bite you, it doesn't give a shit where Harry actually is at. It just bites him. One cycle snake. We'll see how far we're behind after this chamber. It's definitely not good, sadly. Oh, they have an unreasonable big hitbox. Yep. You don't notice that in casual play, which is fun. You only notice that when you speedrun, because there's such a pain in the ass when you speedrun. I'm not happy with this chamber. I played it poorly, I have to say, and I also kind of got a bit unlucky at the same time. We need a very good snake fight, but it's possible. It's technically possible. Man, what a shame. I had such a good run until it wasn't anymore. They have a bigger hitbox than the gnome. Okay, that is kind of crazy, yeah. Bit bad health as well. I need the bean afterwards, I'm sorry. I know that was supposed to boost me for the fight, but I think that would be a little bit difficult now. Also, don't pause cast. I have to keep that in mind. Good, crit is good. Crits are kind of just random in this game, which is fun. Another one, nice. Not bad. I do not like my health though. Health is really not good. Welcome back, Sonya, as well, for the end of this. Yeah, we'll see. Thank you for the cheers. Appreciate that a ton. Bro, kill him. Oh my god, kill him. We've done it. Horrible, 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 horrible. How was Frog? Sort of first try. I did have to reload once. We've done it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how. I absolutely don't know how. This run had a lot of light and shadow, but we're ninth. We are ninth. We are safe for a bit at least. Oh, I did not expect that, I have to be honest. This could have been a way bigger PB, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I guess that's kind of cool. PB to end the year, yeah. What an up and down, but comeback. We did make it. We did make it real. Welcome in Dino into that as well. Thank you for all the GGs. Holy shit. Oh, how's Legacy actually, Dino? That's cool that you're back for that. Thank you for the cheers as well during the fight. Perfect timing to rejoin as well, son. Yeah, that was a nice motivational boost for the last thing. I was kind of close to trading with him, actually. I wanted to jump on his head. Wow, nice. That's actually a pretty difficult top 10 done at the end of the year, just kind of randomly. And yeah, good luck with the music stuff, son. Yeah, perfect timing. Oh, it's Rotten Egg. You know what? I don't even care. Rotten Egg bean to end the year. So what, you know? I mean, it's not very nice. Oh, 100% playthrough. Nice. How close are you to getting it done? Wow, this one's really disgusting. You done now? Pork. Pork. I'm really happy to hear that, honestly, Sonya. The motivation is back. That's freaking epic. So big GGs. Very, very awesome. Best things come unexpected, yeah. It's weird. Sometimes you have runs, you haven't played a category for so long, and you just somehow PB. This, again, this can be a lot better. A lot better. I had I had a fake input. Otherwise, we would have actually PB'd this by 20 seconds. So honestly, not bad. Would have even beaten Sheriff, I think. Yep. But I'll take it. I'll definitely take this for the time being.